I did want to talk about To Be Hero X with you, Kane, because I know you were big on it. You had put it on my radar, and
X. Hey, we didn't watch the latest episode though.
Ooh, okay.
I know. I seen your post, and I was like, dang, I need to catch that episode.
We can still talk about it, but
wait, it's only 4 episodes out, right?
Yeah.
3, 4.
It's 4.
Today was the 4th episode.
Right. Yeah, we didn't catch today's.
I'll put it on right now.
Right. Watch it during the pod.
Bro, put it on. Bro, look, y'all. I ain't busy. If y'all want to watch it, I'll rewatch it right here while y'all watch it.
What did you think of the animation though?
Oh man, I know a lot of anime fans. They are not feeling some of these new animes with their animations, and I'm loving it. I remember back when they started doing it on like Netflix with certain ones, and I was a little against it. And I started watching animes from different countries. They use different art styles all the time. So, and also things like Love, Sex, Robots on Netflix and like other things like that, like watching different art styles. I'm like, okay, I just got to give it a chance. And so I did, and I love the different animations. I love how they transfer through different animations during the fight scene. Right. That is like the coolest thing to me, and it adds depth and emotion to the scenes. So
right.
I'm totally enjoying it. Like it's amazing.
Thanks. I was because you know what I'm saying, I ain't really too big on tripping about the animation either, but I did realize I can't think of the name of the anime that it was, but I seen they was talking about it, and I seen a clip and what they was doing, that they were it was like a slideshow. Like you'll see the person like get ready to fight, then next know they was already punching them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you go to the next thing. It's like that. It's like, so you ain't seeing you're not actually watching them fight. You watching them get ready to punch. The punch already didn't happen.
Yeah, it's like
it's jumping from that to that.
It's like a picture show, like an old.
Yeah, he's like, it's like, nah, I kind of want to see him like actually get over there and slide on him. Like he's some of the They just doing it barely. Like, I'm coming at you. I've dodged. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait, did he?
Yeah,
like I ain't
like those old Western motion pictures where they
like now you see me, now you don't.
Sound and they cut to like the scene where they see the text come out.
Yeah. it's like dead, like they flipping right through the manga, like this picture. That picture.
I mean, when certain animes do it like the way To Be Hero X is doing it, like it adds a little certain things, like you're able to do the slideshow thing because they're adding all this other thing.
Everything else in with it. Like they giving you a little. Like I said, they was a lot of their fights. They was getting to it though. You know, so I'm like,
I'm really good fight scene.
I ain't tripping on what they was really doing because, like I said, they you know, the movement with them and everything, like watching them dodging and zipping through and all that stuff, and you know, with certain attacks, I was like, hey, I'm with this. Like, go off.
Lin Ling, I'm loving the story arc.
Right. Yeah. I mean, the first 5 minutes had you hooked, right?
Yeah, it really did. Like, it still kind of hangs on me, like the bias towards some animations, especially like when it comes to like anime I didn't hear of. Like, did you read the manga or something? Because you were anticipating it. I remember.
I had just kept like seeing it, and seeing like little wrestling from on like TikTok, and people was talking about it like a little while back. They was like, man, it's coming, and seeing like little clips and stuff. I was like,
gotcha. Yeah, because I was like, okay, let me just give it a second. And then the storyline I wasn't too sure of, and then I was like, okay, wait, there's something here.
Yeah, you can tell they hitting a little weaving in there.
Their storytelling is really good. It's really strange. Like the world, the way I like when they do that with different worlds. It's kind of like Black Mirror-ish. It's like you're in a different world, and society is different. Superheroes get their powers from the love they get from the and support they get from the family, which I think is a super dope concept. Trust bracelet or something like
this.
Yeah. That is cool. That is cool.
You know, because you actually got to put in the work. It ain't like you just show up and you got to stand on something. You got to go out and be like, hey, this is what I want to do. Like, I ain't got the power to do it right now, but hey, hey, it's like they say in My Hero, it's like, hey, a hero, their body just move on its own.
Yeah.
You got to kind of hit one of those moments. People just like, you can't beat him. And then, hey, so you just go from there, you know?
I'm not going to spoil it for you, but like that message and the title intertwined heavy in this last episode.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
And
we gotta go watch it after this.
And then I had one of those moments I was looking for. I had the feels. I was like, oh.
Yeah. Hey, say you didn't catch a little bit of the feels though. Find with the villain and find out who he was tonight.
Oh yeah. I mean,
you just like
4 episodes.
Man.
4 episodes. This is how good this writing is. 4 episodes, and they got me like, yo.
Because I'm just like, hey, with the villain and with him, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, they grew up being best friends and such and such. I was like, man, if y'all work this right, I was like, y'all can work some magic with this. He ain't nice no more, and the fact he could peep as soon as he ran up on him, he like, nah.
And you called that too.
Right. I was like, yo, he was like, where my boy at? Because you ain't him.
He was like, that's his best friend.
Yeah, I was like, this gotta be. I was like, it ain't no way.
and that was another moment. I was like, oh snap. He immediately peeped that. I was like,
yeah, like how he knows?
Yeah. See, I forgot how I almost forgot about last episode. Like how that one had a lot of, feels in it too.
Right.
You are not nice. It's like, what did you do? It just started going at him. He's like, yo, Toby.
Man. And they told us like, hey, get out of here. This is not somebody you ready for. Like, we didn't think it was gonna go like this.
Oh yeah, we can't talk about that today's episode, but last episode, what is his name? Firm.
Yeah,
that was a crazy story. It was weird and kind of funny, but also sad.
Yeah.
Hey, it had me going. Hey, because like I said, the girl had me thrown off when she was like, "Nah, I need you to revert back to who you was that day when when all this jumped off." And then how they kind of played the story, like how he came to her, was like, "Don't worry, I'm here to help." Then when it came from her, and she was like touching his leg, telling him, "I'll help you, don't worry." And I'm just like,
and that's where the scarf came from.
When he told the story, it was all him. Just when she played back with her memory, it's her like giving him that little last to stick through, and I'm just like, okay, I feel it though.
But
I was like,
and then like seeing the backstory, like seeing like, yeah, he's a superhero, but look at his life. Like he can't bend down. I was like, dang.
He's stuck like that. Yeah. Hey, standing firm.
Oh man, sleeping, standing up. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, he had to strap himself to the bed. Like he had to strap something to the bed like the Crazy House so he could sleep standing up. I was like, nah, this is that's too much.
It's terrible.
That's too much.
Terrible life.
Hey, but the little house they staying in or whatever, the hero tower or whatever. Hey, that's dope though.
Hey,
like how they got the different floors for whoever, you know what I'm saying, with your ring and stuff.
At the top.
It kind of reminds me. It gives me like a Teen Titan Tower feel.
Facts.
Like, I'm getting that feel from it.
Because that's what they call it, like Hero Tower or something like that. What they call it?
Yeah, I think so.
I think Tower is in there. Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, I thought that was pretty dope. Then he got the, you know what I'm saying, man on that top floor. It's like, hey, this is it. King. He had that whole big statue when he walked up in there. I was like, yeah, this might be it.
And then also like having the, how Nice had how he ended up being in the top 10, breaking the top 10, and coming to not really like, like, it's not really like, in fighting, he came and saved him. But not to make him look bad, but actually to like help him, like help the little girl. He's like, hey, look, that's her. I was like, dang.
Nah, facts.
I'm telling you.
Hey.
You call it a 2B Hero X, man. That's the anime that I look forward to most each week. That's
really?
The one. It is. Out of all, I'm enjoying this season of the spring season, but it's the one I look forward to most.
Nah, I did definitely.
I love Vigilantes. I'm loving Fire Force. But it's 2B Hero X. What's going on, my nerds? Welcome to another episode of the Nerdcast podcast. And
I jumped in late.
Have the crew. Nobody knew that until you said that. You know, editing.
But look, I own up to it. I do. I'm trying to set a good example.
I don't have to. This is the internet. Like, who sets a good example?
No, and that's exactly why I think we need to set a good example.
You're trying to change. You're trying to, a
little bit.
Lead by example.
Okay. Yeah, I'd love to be able to walk around and not have a fear of possibly getting sent to a prison just because of the way I look, but it's fine.
You like to, but tough cookie.
I'd love to.
We live in America. You see, when Marshall's around, we kind of start off hot sometimes. He looks nice. He looks innocent, but he's not.
Who said that?
No, I feel like that's the vibe you give. Maybe not through camera, but like you totally look chill.
Oh yeah, like it's one of those things. Like you can only see me like from like chest up, but you forget sometimes I am fully fucking tatted. So like I tend to scare the shit out of people when I'm walking my.
You're nice though.
Yeah, I am.
That's the thing. Once people talk to you, but then they like see you on the podcast, like, oh, he's crazy.
I mean, yes, also. He's never said I wasn't.
Nah, we got a pretty good show for you guys today. We're talking about a few things. We're going to talk about The Last of Us. Anybody watch The Last of Us?
Yeah, I'm all caught up. Caught up.
Okay, good. I'm glad you guys.
Oh, y'all haven't? Oh, you're not caught up? I mean, if you played the games, they do the games a solid amount of justice, I have to say.
Any of y'all play the games?
Woo, that I highly recommend. If you guys got time.
Because I am going to spoil the shit out of it. I was going through the notes. I was like, uh-oh, I hope they saw the latest episode because I accidentally spoiled it if they didn't play the game.
Yeah, no, I ain't. You plenty fine. It's full away.
But yeah, we're going to talk about The Last of Us. We're going to talk about some movie premieres or trailer premieres that came out that kind of blew my mind. And also, I kind of just want to go over this. Any of you guys heard about the Minecraft movie?
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen it yet. I've heard everything about the lava chicken, but that's the extent I've seen.
These kids are nuts. Like, what is...
I
thought we were bad growing up. Like, the chicken jockeying that's going on. So there's like a scene in Minecraft. I'll just go ahead and just fill you guys in. There's a scene in Minecraft, the movie. And all the kids are looking forward to this scene because when it shows, they lose their absolute minds. Okay. Like in the theater. They throw things, and there's a move in the game that's called chicken jockeying, and you like put a chicken above your head and you run around with it. And so some kids are bringing in live chickens into the theater and running around with them above their heads.
The whole chicken?
Yeah, like a real live chicken. Like not like a chicken with
quick
its head
pause.
cut off. Not 3/4 of a chicken.
How the fuck are they getting a live
carcass.
chicken into the theater in the first place?
and like me, I'm like, I'm like, these kids are out of control, but also like the 90s kid in me, I'm like, that's impressive. You got that? You snuck that into the theater? Like
because it's gonna make a sound. It's not like sneaking in candy or something like that.
And it's like these kids are professionals. So these are kids that live in the rural areas. The kids that grow up with chickens, they know how to keep a chicken quiet. They know how to smuggle a chicken. That's what I'm guessing. Like, ain't no city kid come out with a chicken and just like being chill. Like, have you ever seen a city kid around a chicken? Like they're
I mean,
scared
yes,
of
me,
they're
and it's
scared
not my favorite thing.
like city kids are scared of chickens. They're because they're not like pigeons.
They're not eggs, so
Yeah,
There you go.
that's the closest I like to get at this point. I'm like, no.
But yeah, I mean, we don't have to. I didn't know what I want y'all to do with that information or anything. I just heard about it and I was like,
Just wanted to hurt us. I get it. Like, it's fine.
I had to say it. I was thinking about it. It was weighing on my mind. I'm not sure why.
It's weighing on my mind.
I just had to chicken jockeying. Maybe you can go try it. You know, maybe you guys want to experience it. Go catch a Minecraft movie.
Open that shit up, yeah, my feet. Everybody kept it out, but I call it Fox. I'm feeling in love with you right now, I'm off friends. I'm off friends. My cheeks, somebody tell you, hey, ho, get off the dick. I'm just in all black. This is a big fit. Every day I get just back me phone. This is your beat. Every day I'm with the gang, we don't bullshit.
Let's go ahead and knock out this Last of Us real quick, guys. I'm sorry. You can listen to it. It's really entertaining a little bit, I guess. I didn't play the games at all. I was going to.
Really?
I thought we talked about it last season. I was going to, and then I was like, you know what? The show started. Let me just go ahead and ride out the show. Maybe I'll get to the games. But people are. There's one of the reasons that some of the people are mad about the show that play the game is because it's spot on. They know everything that's going to happen. So that is crazy. And then lead into this season. Marshall, you said you saw it, right?
Yeah.
And played it, so it's really not a surprise at all.
Nope.
Spoiler alert. Fast forward if you don't want to hear this, but they killed Joel second episode. Like, what the fuck?
Yep. And I mean, listen, the reactions of people like on TikTok and just all over any social media of like people just crying. I was like, well, yeah, that broke me years ago.
And then like everybody that played the game, they were like, if they're gonna stick to the script the way they've been doing, you guys are.
And also, like, if that part makes you cry, there's a lot more that's gonna happen.
It made me laugh, honestly, and not like it was funny. It was that a lot of people hated it. They're like, why do I want to watch the rest of this? Sometimes I really like it when they surprise the shit out of you and just kill somebody that wasn't supposed to die in our heads. Like, and I laughed because I thought about the public reaction instantly. That's what made me laugh. I knew people were going to be like, my wife sitting right next to me. She said, why the fuck do I want to watch this show? The show's over. Season ended.
And people thought the same about Game of Thrones when Ned got fucking got.
Exactly. This happens. We're not gonna do it because I didn't prepare the list. I didn't send it to you guys. But next week we're gonna do most surprising deaths.
okay.
Top 5 most surprising deaths in your lifetime. Like
or fiction or nonfiction.
Or most upsetting deaths.
That's the question.
Let's do fiction. Stick to fiction.
Okay, fine. We won't break people. I got it.
Not hit too close to home, please. Just keep it nerdy. Oh man, we don't want to cry. It's not the podcast. Oh man, but yeah. So we do want to do that. The top 5 most surprising or most upsetting deaths. That like either or, however you want to write your list is your list. But that was crazy. Just to let you guys know, Joel in Last of Us is Pedro Pascal's character. So you can see how a lot of people would be upset as well with Pedro
People
Pascal
lost their Zaddy. And
dying in the second
upset.
Zaddy died. Second episode, Zaddy dead.
He gone.
Not
He
that.
no.
He's a
And it was just like the only thing I really didn't like about it was just like the actual death. It was just like too slow, and it was like kind of
Slow.
lame.
He was beaten with a golf club for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, but he wasn't dead from that. Like he could have survived.
And
that.
then she
It was
stabbed him in the neck with the broken golf club.
Yes, it was just the shooting of the stabbing. Like it could have been. It was just far. It was panned out. It was kind of like the sound was distorted and gone, and it was just slow. And I was like, you didn't feel it really. You just like they wanted to capture Ellie's emotions more, which I understand, but there was no sound. If she would have screamed loud, then like if you would have heard that blood curdling scream like Joel that she was doing that you couldn't hear really, then like it wasn't bad at all. But like I said, I enjoyed it.
Though.
I know. I'm not a filmmaker. I don't know why they did it. I'm just
it's well, it's like that, like just like in real life, when you get that initial like shock of something.
Oh yeah, like the ringing.
No, you hear that ringing, and you feel kind of numb. That's just what they were trying to emulate for, like you said, Ellie's point of view.
Okay, yep.
And like you can hear her start to scream a little bit more, just because again,
you can hear it a little bit. It's like I said, it's like a flashbang just went off. Yeah. The only thing that was missing was the actual ring. You didn't hear the ring.
Yeah, like
it just kind of.
And something else,
like her blacking out.
Always like, right? Ed, this is gonna. It's bad. I know this, but like, it's like when you actually like stab something, there's no actual sound. There really isn't. Like unless you're hitting true bone, you're not really gonna hear like a whole lot of.
Well, you're from.
And
Wisconsin,
I think I respect them for that.
You guys probably hunt, so like it's probably.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Again, like skinning a deer and everything, like it's not a very like loud thing, because again, like you're just so focused on what you're doing, like you don't hear it. So like I get where I get what they were doing, and I have a lot of respect for it, but I can also see why you could be like
yeah, no, I didn't say it was terrible. That's the only thing. I'll say it's the only critique I had. I wish it was at a different perspective or angle, but that's just me. I ain't saying who am I? But yeah,
I'll pick a fight. I'll do it.
I do hope the rest of the season is good despite him dying, because
Oh yeah, no, I'm confident it will be. I've heard that whole group.
I've heard mixed reviews.
That whole group, I think, knows exactly what they need to do.
Yeah. Well, I just heard mixed reviews from people who played the game, and they're just like, so it's like kind of split down the middle. It's like half the people were pissed, and the rest of the game was pointless to them. And then there's some people like the rest of the game is about revenge. So like, but some people didn't enjoy it. So, but a lot of people did.
I think it's just a lot of people that are mad they have to play as a woman. Like that. I think that's the exact crew that's complaining about that. They're like, well, we played as Joel the first game. Why couldn't we do that?
Isn't it both the girls?
Yeah, like you switch between
Abby?
them.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
It's like,
I like Abby, her character already, so I don't see. It's just, you are going to miss Joel,
Yeah. Oh, obviously. Like, great character. Like, Pedro is killing it, and the voice actor that does him is just, he knocks it out of the park almost every role he ever steps into. But, dude, the audacity.
That's hilarious. But let's keep it moving so we're not in this stupid for too long. These new movies that are coming out, guys. We have two. We have Prey,
which looks dope,
and we have Him.
And
that came
Pure
out.
Fire.
I didn't even know that was coming out. Have you guys seen the preview to Him?
I just seen the thing.
What'd you think?
Like it's gonna be crazy. It look, but I like the fact they're gonna shed light on that perspective. Because like you said, anybody who plays sports or dwelled in that life, would come with that, especially people that's experiencing it now. So I think that's speak on the darker side of such things, because you hear about the glory, that's what people go and do it for, but you don't think about the bad parts of it, or the trying times where you like, should I go this way? Or I dabble on that side of the line. I know that it ain't legit, but it's what I'm after though. So, I think that's gonna be a
sacrifice that you
yeah.
you weigh in your options.
I think
it's kind of reminds me of like alchemy. It's like the equivalent exchange.
Yeah, I mean it's a great that's a great example in all honesty. And like just like I think who I'm most excited to see in a role that he just normally doesn't do is Marlon Wayne, man. Like
facts.
He's so intense in that trailer alone. I was just like, oh shit. I was like, oh damn, I'm actually afraid of this man for the first time in my entire existence of seeing him do anything.
I was talking about this with my brother-in-law. I was like, I'm loving like Marlon's little resurgence. And he's like, oh, what else has he been in? I was like, not many things. I think he was in something else recently that I've seen him in. Probably within the last 2 years. I can't remember what it is. But mostly just him, his online presence, and just him being around. He had a stand-up special that did very well, especially for like,
not being really prevalent for a long time.
Yeah, for a long time, and not being known for his like stand-up acumen. But like he's my man. I mean, he's healthy, he's looking good, he stands up, he's very heavy online, like standing up for the LGBTQ community.
The way he shot down Soulja Boy was probably one of my favorite things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, if you were relevant, then we could talk about this.
But like his acting, like him in general, like people that type of actor, that type of funny, that's like off the wall, kind of crazy and stuff, things like that. They tend to like do too much in certain scenes and other movies and stuff like that, and he does not. Like he's just always at that. He goes crazy, but he doesn't like do too much ever. Like he knows where he needs to be at all times, and like this role right here, like even in the trailer, I got chills watching him. He's just like, he's just like,
yeah, like it. I think his performance for sure is the most thing I'm excited for.
Let's go. And it's Jordan Peele produced as well, so it's going to be great, I think.
Yeah. And like what was that?
It's gonna be educational.
Yes, it is. It is though. It really is. It's like this is gonna be the education that's gonna like he's gonna throw it in your face. And now all these kids will be like, I'm gonna just focus on school, I think. And it's like, cool.
I wonder how like the NFL feels about this, like college and NFL feels about this film.
Bears, they get everything they want.
Yeah, but they always have an opinion.
Yeah, again, I'm just excited for this because it's been a long time since I've seen like a very solid like sports movie. Yeah, I think I would have to say. So I'm excited for that. But again, just this like the twist on it, where like we were saying, anyone that's been through any type of sport that you've thrown yourself into, you really have to be like, I have to make some very questionable decisions. It's like obviously hopefully nowhere near that what they had to make in this movie, but like it's like you really have to think about it. You're like, I have to cut off friendships, I have to cut off family, I have to cut off everything if I want to dedicate myself to this. Yeah. And then when you get there, all of a sudden you're like, well, now I need to have a social life, and then you just throw yourself into it, and that's what ends things. Not being patient enough to do it, but moving. So yeah, we were talking about the movies and everything. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about Prey. And I mean, also big thing I'm very much looking forward to, just because I think the resurgence of the Predator itself, and just the fact that the one that kind of, I feel like saved it or brought it back was just a straight to Hulu movie. Like that was amazing to me, and I think they killed it. So I'm so excited for this next one.
No, I'm definitely ready to see what they about to do and how they gonna expand, more on the different predators and stuff. I'm definitely ready to get into that and like, hey,
Right.
how about this?
it's like, I mean, when I first saw the trailer and I first saw the predator that they're gonna kind of make the main character almost, just seeing him be a little bit more human,
Right.
I think was a good idea. It helps draw them back. It helps draw people in. Where they're like, oh, okay, I can relate to this a little bit more because he looks a little bit more, I guess, like us. Not that they weren't humanoid to begin with, but I think like this is the smallest like predator's head I've ever seen. So, like, I think that's like, I don't know. I think that just resonated with a lot of people, and I think it's a great direction to go with. Like, also, they're not like really trying to bring back characters, which I think like a lot of series where they try to make a resurgence, like, oh, we'll bring this back, and it's like that's not always what we need. Like, it can kill you because then all of a sudden people are still trying to compare it to the old, and you're like, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah, people won't let things go. They think everything has to be
You know,
exactly the same, or everything has to be explained. When some people get caught up on small things that won't let something progress.
real quick, since we're talking about the going back and thinking about the past things,
Yeah,
did y'all see the trailer for I Know What You Did Last Summer?
I did.
I didn't watch the trailer, but I was like, I saw it on YouTube, like the link to it, and I was like, did they make a new I Know What You Did Last Summer?
It did. And it's crazy because they're gonna have the main hit from the last,
Yeah, like Freddie Prinze
she gonna be
Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? So sometimes it works, especially in slashers like that. It's easy. It works a lot easier than in other films. I think, because especially if they already had like a huge fan base and they know their demographic, i.e.,
That's how they get them pulled back in.
yeah, the people of the '90s, like especially, we are addicted to nostalgia, so they're just gonna go see it in general, whether it sucks or not. They're gonna get their money,
Right.
Initially, like people are gonna see it. Yeah.
that you can relate to from a previous one. That's all some people care about. They just there to see that person show up and be like, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yep. And they're like, all right, I'm hooked.
Yeah.
Now they could destroy it before it comes out by bad marketing, bad advertising, bad or showing too much, and it's
Right.
actually, and it's bad.
which is like the thing to do now. Like every trailer is like 3 minutes long, and you see all the cool parts, and it's like
I just see it.
Yeah, it's like, wait, oh, you guys saved me like $14? Cool.
What happened to if a trailer is 3 minutes long? It's literally just one scene. It's like a sneak peek. Like that. Like, don't ruin the entire movie by showing me 1 minute the beginning, 1 minute the middle, 1 minute the end. It's like, what?
Yeah. They've been dropping the ball like in that aspect of like any type of movie media. And I think that's also like, I'm not the main reason, but like it's a huge reason why movie theaters are losing some business. People are like, whatever, I've seen enough of the trailer. I get it. I'll wait till it comes to Netflix or whatever service. So
I can chop it up with them from what I've seen from the trailer for the most part, and we're gonna connect the story here.
Yeah,
that is me. I'd be like, man,
because like I think
me at the house.
I think the last movie I went to was probably the Hunger Games prequel, and that was only because I had like I think that was one of the few movies I truly didn't see like a trailer for. So I was just like, oh yeah, cool. Then like I truly like I haven't read the book, so like I don't truly know what's about to go down in this. And like literally everything I saw, I was like, yeah, I didn't see anything about this, and it killed. I was like, yeah, I like this got me to the theater, the mystique of it. It's like, learn your lesson, theater people.
Don't look down a little bit. Give me a little bit to pull me in.
Yeah.
Then drop me out. So
Don't be afraid to tease me because I'll come like that. I'll do it.
Did you guys hear about the hate that the movie is getting?
Did I mean it for that to sound like that? Maybe we'll just.
Did you hear about the people hating on the movie already?
No.
So could you
Hey,
take
wait,
a
what movie are we talking about?
Predator
Oh, the Prey?
or Prey?
Nigga, I've been seeing them hate because of.
And you know what? It like it's crazy. This is how much that mentality takes over people's mind and make them stupid. It's
Yeah, because
like some of these people were Predator fans, like read the comics and things, but they let something like that control their mind when like I'm not even that advocate of a Predator and Aliens like reader. I think it's cool when I see people talk about it and do the cosplays of it. I want to get into it, but I never actually jumped into the comics. But Predators, they adapt to whatever environment they're in. So their skin color is going to be basically according to the background and layout of the environment. So there's albino predators for like
it's on camouflage and stealth and
it's just so
yeah, you said they got so many different. Got the albino, they got the solid black predators who are the top. What do you?
Now you're gonna let a stupid, ignorant perspective like that make you not watch probably a great movie.
Yeah, a franchise that you loved. Like,
yeah, that you adamantly defended. You like adamantly defended these other Predator movies. Like,
y'all didn't learn, anything from Little Mermaid. Y'all didn't learn anything from Little Mermaid. All right, whatever. Like, fine.
No, they.
It's like these are fictional characters. They can really do whatever. Like what? That man got multiple colors,
and it's just.
Like, all right.
It's like on another level of stupidity because like the Predator and the Little Mermaid, they're not exactly like
two very fictional characters.
Not exactly like even if they were not exactly human. Their skin is not exactly like white or black. Like what is there? What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, hell, if you want to get super technical, their son is different. Their shit isn't gonna look the same.
You know what? Yeah, I hate to be that guy, but that's why Snape is going to be black.
I'm excited.
That's why. That's what you get.
I'm excited. I'm excited for the fact that it made so many people so angry that they're like, "Well, J.K. Rowling that he was white and pasty." You're like, yeah, well, she's a bitch. Sorry, worked up.
What she think? Like, did we are we going to take what she created and like enjoy it without her consent? Yes,
absolutely.
Yes. But, I did want to talk about Claire Oscour. The new game. You haven't heard about that, Marshall? Well, you got married, but if you of all people, if you didn't have other things going on, I imagine you would have bought this game and played it probably by now.
Probably.
I don't want to get too deep into it because I didn't play it, and Flame has been playing it on his stream all weekend.
Okay,
so did you guys play it at all? You guys know what I'm talking about? Claire Oscour?
Never heard.
So it came out last week, the same day, same week as the Elder Scrolls.
Oh, that's probably why I didn't fucking hear about it.
But so this is the thing, and it's like a AAA game.
Really?
So it was so good. Got such great reviews. People are loving the game. I'm seeing the graphics. It looks amazing. It's like a turn-based fighting style type thing. And it's like it has interactive counters and moments, scenes and stuff like that. They sold 500,000 copies like within the first week. I looked earlier today. They sold over 1 million copies.
Dang.
All right. Well, I dropped the ball.
They have completely like over did what they expected. They completely exceeded their expectations by a large margin, and I just got to give it up to them because I can't wait to play this game. I was a little bit too busy. That's the only reason why I didn't buy it. I would have got in trouble for not attending my son's birthday party if I would have bought this game.
Look, sacrifices have to be made.
Right.
He gets it. He's a gamer.
Would have been the game, bro.
That's right. Correct. That's like logical thinking, right?
I mean, look, I can
I
say
was a
that
Rolling
because
Stone. He played video games, man. I'm sorry. Like,
he'd be like, "Dad, why are you here? Go away." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
but no, it's like a lot sooner than they'd ever imagine is the quote from the team behind Claro's score. That was at 500,000. So I imagine what they're saying. Like, how are they flipping their shits? Like, what happens when you exceed expectations like that in the video game world? As like,
oh, you get nervous. You get real nervous because then you got to
because you have to come. But like
something out like
no,
it
I mean,
again.
yeah, you have obviously there's expectations for the next one, but like what happens? Like, do you get like bonuses? Do you guys get like funding, or I don't know how it works in the gaming world. Like that has like they have to get something. They're obviously going to get some kind of awards coming up.
Oh,
It depends because I think like a lot of people they bring in are technically contractors that they can like they consider you a seasonal employee, and if the game hits, then they probably bring you on as a permanent employee.
Yeah,
but at the rate that like
they're obviously
video game companies are dropping people, like who knows?
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Also, like that's why another reason why they're probably like flipping their lids. Like all these other companies, they're getting cut. I'm not even sure what the company is with this game. I didn't even look it up. I should have done that. Because they probably like who knows? They might have went through like job slashings already. You know? So like, I just think it's amazing, and I can't wait to play this game.
Yeah, I'm pumped. Like just to hear that they did all that while competing with like Oblivion coming back like that.
The same way, like nobody heard about this game beforehand. I didn't hear about it beforehand. I saw Flame. He had posted about it a few days before it came out, and I guess he knew about it because it was free in the Xbox Game Pass. So he got it and was playing it. So I'm like, man, I was watching him play it a little bit, but I can't watch him because he'll go through the whole thing, and I'll watch the whole thing, and I'll, why would I play it after that?
That's fair.
But yeah.
Yo, have y'all heard about a game called Soul Aside?
Soul Aside.
It's supposed to be like an open world game, but I was talking to a regular customer in my store that I work at, and he came in. We was talking about it, and it's like a guy. He has you got like a dragon companion with you the whole time, and the dragon like changes shape. So like you need to fly, and it changes into like wings. It switched.
Lost Soul Aside.
Lost Soul Aside.
That sounds fucking dope.
This guy looks like Dante from Devil May Cry, but all black. But wearing all black with black
the dragon sound like got like an Optimus Prime voice. So that take me like even a little further because I'm like I feel like I can't lose with Optimus Prime by myself.
No, you can't. That's the type of support this whole world needs.
Yeah, this dragon looks kind of crazy. It's like a black, eternal looking ice dragon, but it's
right. Like ice like looking on, man. It look
this guy looks like a Final Fantasy 15 character, but he looks like Dante wearing all black with black hair.
Right. It's Dante and Sun Jin Woo fused.
Yeah, it really does look like it.
That's what it is.
God.
One thing I wanted to get to. I wanted to, like you guys are new to the podcast. I wanted to get people to know you guys a little bit better, and us a little bit better because we, sometimes we just drone on about things that happen. So wanted to know, what does everybody prefer, subs or dubs? And if there's a reason why you guys, prefer that.
I'll go first. It depends.
This question is for you too, as well, Marshall. So, you're.
Oh wait, just mine's simple.
If it's anime, I prefer dub, but if it's my K-dramas, I prefer sub.
Okay, so you are into the K-dramas. You know, it's funny. I like a lot of Korean crime shows. Like, what was the last one I watched? It was like Ninja something. It was on Netflix. It came out. It was
Ninja Gaiden. No, I'm kidding.
No, I wish they would make that. That would be great. But yeah, K-dramas, are they like anything like the telenovelas? Are they that like dramatic? Do they have you like locked in?
Like they're like dramatic, but they give you the feels dramatic. Like it'll take maybe like a kissing scene will be maybe like 5 minutes, but it's worth the whole 5 minutes.
So the motion, it feels real.
Right,
It's not like cheesy or anything.
No.
I know there's different type of like soap operas, American soap operas. There's some that are good. Like we grew up watching like The Guiding Light and All My Children or whatever it's called. You know, when you stay home from school and
I will
you know
say
your mom or aunt watching TV. Some of them are good and some of them are cheesy. Like
there's
you know.
different types of K-drama, but they're all gonna have drama. There's some that's just straight fighting, or there's some that are placed in a different time period, which I like. Joseon era type stuff too. But yeah, they give me the feels and I really like them. They all, even if it's just like an action packed one, it's still gonna have feels.
Yeah, that's the one thing they are good for. Like they're even the martial art driven ones. There's gonna be a story where you're like,
oh yeah, you're gonna get into the story and you're gonna find the main character like 100%.
Yeah. And so you said for anime you like dubs.
I like dubs, but if you want to watch the new ones, you gotta watch them subs. But I prefer dubs for anime.
Yep. So is there a reason why? Is it just the voice, or
I feel like
easier?
To me, I feel like the Japanese language is a little harsh.
Okay.
I prefer Korean because it's a little more softer when they say their words. But after listening to it a while, I get used to it, but I prefer it in dub, so I can actually maybe like look away and not have to see what they're saying.
That's the one thing that gets me with the dub. I'm a fan of both. I mean, when I'm watching a martial arts movie, I honestly prefer subs. I'm not even really. I think it's just because I grew up watching like the old school kung fu films with like
like I'll kill you.
Yeah, that was my jam. I watch all like almost you name an old school kung fu flick or karate movie or
Kung Fu Hustle.
I've seen it. Like, I've like all these guys, like all these old guys that's been in movies. There's like Sammo Hung. I've seen all these guys' movies and stuff like when they were young. So like Jackie Chan I loved Jackie Chan before he was
Jackie Chan.
Yeah, like when he was young, and it was all like subbed and dubbed stuff. Like the Drunken Fist is or the Drunken Master is one of the best martial arts movie ever. Like it's so good. That's Jackie Chan's best one, I think.
I think that probably should be like a different topic for a different day. Top 5 martial arts movies.
That is, oh my goodness, 5. I can't narrow it down to 5. I'd have to do like.
You better work on it then. We got time.
I would have to do like a NCAA tournament style bracket for
do it. Like you can record it and post it as we're doing the session. Like put it in the middle.
Looking like Charlie Day from Always Sunny with like.
Yes, no, I would love that.
Smoking a cigarette like.
Bring out your inner Philly.
Yeah, I get. But for anime, I love sub more. And that's because of the voices. I love the harshness of the voice. That's the reason why I like it. So, but I have to watch dub a lot because sometimes I have things to do and I can't look away. I always said I'm gonna learn Japanese one day, so I'm not worried about that shit. But I haven't. But yeah. So if I can watch the sub, I got time. I'll watch the subs all day. But if not, it'll be dope.
Okay, man. What do you think?
I'm subbed, 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, I watch dub, but I'm big on sub because
I watch dub, but I judge it.
I feel when they say what they say, huh?
You're like, I watch dub, but I'm gonna judge it while I watch it.
I do the whole time. The whole time. You would have never said it like this in the Japanese, right?
Your voice is weak.
That's not what it sounds like in the
I'd be like, look, the Japanese voice actor will probably whoop the English voice actor. We're going off their voice.
Yes.
Now, look, no, there's certain shows now that like I have to watch in dub or in sub. Like, for instance, a current show, Fire Force. I have to watch that one dubbed. I don't know what I think. I watched too much of it dubbed, and like shit, I can't listen to Shinra's Japanese voice. Like, I got addicted. Like, his English voice is his voice to me. He looks like that voice, like the teeth and everything. Like, he just looks like the way he sounds. Yeah. I think like him, he sounds maybe a little too cool in Japanese. Like Asta, for instance, like him in Japanese, no thank you. He's annoying in English. But like he looks annoying as hell. Like that's who he is. I don't really know how to explain it. There's just certain times where like a show will catch me, and you're like, okay, this is who you are to me.
Right.
See, look. Asta act annoying, but Asta got a cool look to him.
No, he's a cool dude, but his voice, he is annoying. He's an annoying person.
Yeah, I didn't watch much of Fire Force in English either, so watching that first season with her, wanting to watch it in dub was like my first time even hearing their voices in English. So I was just like,
he was being very edgy.
So Sheena was like, yo, like, whoa, who is this dude? Like, I don't like this.
Like, that ain't even him.
Yeah. This to be
Shinra Kusakabe.
That was good.
40 for duty, sir.
Yeah, I'm like.
And then Arthur, I can't imagine, like, Arthur, he's not cool enough to go to Japanese voice, dude. Like, he's one of my favorite characters. He is, like, that's the guy I'm going, next time y'all do the cosplay, that's who I'm gonna be. Because I know y'all didn't have Arthur, so, like, that's what I'm gonna do. But, like, he hallucinates. He lame. Like, in the real world, he got...
He be isekai himself.
Hey, bro, you are crazy, bro. Like, it's like, bro, how come every time the sword guy like is strong, they gotta make him like have some kind of weird deficiency? Like he's just weird, or he like what's the guy from Demon Slayer? Like like he just cries all the time. Like, stop crying.
Oh wait, not Meliodas.
From Demon Slayer, he's like, stop crying.
Oh, you said Demon Slayer. I truly thought you said something else completely. I'm not gonna lie.
No, yeah, the Tenetsu, what's his name? Yeah, it's like, bro, you're like the coolest dude. Stop crying, please. Just be cool.
But he's a good character. He has the guy thing going on.
It's like, come on, man, wake up, dude. Stop falling asleep.
I'm gonna keep it on. You know a super annoying character? Like super Excalibur from so you just read the Meister, the sword Excalibur
from which one?
Yeah,
like
it's
from Soul Eater. You said
from Soul Eater. He
yeah. Wait, I'm forgetting who's Excalibur.
It's
powerful sword, but he got a billion kajillion rules, and he gonna take every single one
time. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is subsection C of the same rule. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and he's so powerful that people get him and they put him back. You can be the strongest character.
There's like, shut up.
You know what? They say with great power comes great responsibility. I don't want it.
It's like when you go through a fighting game and you unlock the final boss and he lame and outside of like he kicking your butt doing all these moves and then you get him, he don't got half that list. He got half that list. Like
his second best is better than him.
What is this nerf ass poppycock?
I could have stayed by myself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just keep the guy I've been using. Thanks, no thanks. I played this game for nothing.
But yeah, I mean, but I think for me, I would have to say dubbed because that's just what I naturally grew up with. Because any anime I saw for a long time was on Toonami, so it was just whatever they could present to us at that time. Obviously, you could go to like G4 and find some of the OG subtitles, which RIP G4, great thing.
I was about to say, hey,
which I think they're trying to make a comeback, and I hope they do. But like, don't get me wrong. So like, but yeah, like y'all said, like I think it had like I'll do subs when I need, like when it's like the moment for me to do it. Like 13 Assassins, for example, is my favorite movie of all time, and it could I could never do a dub because I feel like that would ruin the movie. If you've ever seen 13 Assassins,
oh yeah,
like probably seriously one of my favorite movies of all time, and I think it is for this pure sake that I'm seeing it more in like that live action sense where I'm like, all right, no, it makes more sense to me that I would listen to it in its like natural language, because then I feel like it just takes away from what the actual physical actors are doing.
Yeah.
But like for anime or anything animated, like it's just easier for me to resonate with dub. Don't get me wrong, like y'all are saying, there are the ones where like sub is the way to go. Like Megaloboxer, I think sub is the way to go.
Yeah.
Megaloboxer was a great series.
Man, Megaloboxer was amazing. People so on Megaloboxing. That's
one anime I need to watch. I
100% do it.
Forgot about it.
But that is one that I stick with subs. Just because I tried doing the dubs, I'm like, I feel like y'all aren't doing a lot of justice.
It doesn't hit sometimes.
But then again, you get solo leveling with the guy that does fucking
Jinwoo.
And like he kills it, in my personal opinion. Like I think he kills it more than the sub actor, just because he has more of a base to himself, and like just the way he presents Jin's character, I think is just top notch.
I've never listened to
listen to the differences. Obviously,
maybe I'll go back and watch it with my son.
Yeah, it's not gonna break the series or anything like that, obviously. But I think just his pure depth of voice and the way that it can be edited in like any type of like sound editing software, just again because like the way he presents it. You don't have to put a lot of effects behind it to get like the goosebumps running through you, but like I don't know. He truly, I think like that is one of the dubs that I think doesn't make the whole show, but he himself probably was the main reason a lot of people got so focused in on it. Because the moment he does like the rise, it's just like, oh, this is
man. Let's talk about that for a second.
Yes.
Sun Jin-woo is my boy, but man, if showing up too late was a person,
bro, he literally snatched that title from Goku's clutch.
Dude,
hey,
that's
like snatched that title from Goku.
Like this, I'm not going to kill somebody down.
That man said, "Look, man." I really
and then let me resurrect your best friend without talking to you.
Yeah, he said, "Oh, I really want to save these dudes, but the moment ain't cold enough." Ooh,
yeah.
Hold on, I got you. Hold up. All right, hold on. Wait.
It's like you.
Let me get my sweater. Let me get my sweater right quick. Let me go get the sweater. Oh, no, the cardigan. I need the cardigan for this one.
Yo. He like this.
That man literally be yeah, seriously, be. What do they call it? Like, what was it?
The oriform.
The little eye. Yeah, the oriform.
Oh my god, dude! Like
he played too. Like he played too much.
Like, bro, somebody just died here. You just go. We look over and you sitting over there just cool.
Like the last.
Yep, you're just sitting on a roof. Like I could be there at any moment.
Yeah, the last fight. That last fight where he switched out. Like the whole time, I'm like, my man put shadows on them, right? Like,
Why he didn't go?
what type of alarm system is it? It's like brink of death.
Like,
let me know. Like, not hey, people are
yeah,
like,
and like
they're
he's like, look,
severely
I don't want
outmatched.
people in my business. Like,
But he wasn't doing shit. Like,
No,
he wasn't doing shit.
He was
and also,
he's like, look, my mom just got back.
He's just, rejoicing and like chilling,
he's
basking.
like, look, I haven't had real home cooking in a minute. Just let me,
Bro. But he literally just sent them the shadows because they were going to Jeju Island. Like, he had the plan.
He knew shit was gonna happen.
He was just like you said, he was just aura farming. He's like, the moment ain't cold enough. It wasn't peak like the kids say nowadays. It wasn't peak.
Is that what they say?
I had to come.
I'm pretty sure they say some skibbity bullshit, but whatever.
No, yes, that was Marshall. You'll know this eventually one day when you have kids. Their lingo.
My wife is a teacher. I hear it every day.
Their lingo changes like the weather.
My.
Like I try to pretend to be cool, like try to play a joke with my daughter to like make her think I want to be cool, and then she's like, that word was like 2 weeks ago. Like, what are you talking about?
You just like, all right, back to my room now.
Okay.
No, I'll use my 90s
scratch
lingo.
that off in my notes.
I don't care. Like, hold on.
I'll be back to embarrass you tomorrow.
Matter of fact, your own punishment.
Yep. And you know what?
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna wait till tomorrow.
Just gonna
We
say
got
you're
the
grounded.
whole night.
You're grounded for not informing me that there was a change. So
You
That
got
part.
but yeah, I mean, yeah, they do say peak because she says it all the time. Whenever I do something cool or like I make something good because I'll be cooking, she'll be like, "Ooh, that's peak." Like she's like, "You ate that peak."
And then she does the little finger thing.
Yep, she does. Yep. Look, I something like she do be doing. And I'd be like, "Oh, that was real." She's like, "Stop talking."
You feeling like Sun Jin Woo? She hit you with the you ate, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Yep. And then I'm like, like one of those dogs, like, "Ooh, I ate. I did something." She's like, "Ooh, you're doing too much. Back up. Like, shut up."
Hey, right. Compliment you and take it.
But we are coming.
Holy shit, we got so distracted.
No, it's all good. That was good because we don't have a lot going on. But like
There's playoff basketball going on. Let's not say there's not a lot going on.
Yeah, there. Oh my god, basketball isn't. But that's a whole nother thing. We need to do a separate basketball pod. We should do that.
No.
Like we should.
I can complain about the Bucks. Don't worry.
We're not even in the playoffs, so like.
They started.
Go Steph Curry. But I did want to end with a segment thought of by Canna. It is, what have you watched lately? I don't think that's what you said, but I think that's
Watch of the week.
Huh?
What's your watch of the week?
What was your watch of the week? Okay, that was better. Watch of the week. Alliteration is
Watch
better.
this week that you would recommend.
Yeah. So, would you like to start it off?
No, I'll go last.
Okay, that's cool. You thought of
I
it,
love
so
that.
you can.
No, I love that.
That's fine. I'll go first. So, I did want to say the movie that I went to go see with my daughter, but I forgot the name of it. You guys know of the Mikus? You know who that? It's like a
Miku?
huge, like it's different animes, but it's all the same world, and like people have. There's like these things called Mikus, and they're all like idols or like they sing or something like that. And the movie was about a Miku, like everybody from different shows like that had Mikus. They were all in the same world, and there was a digital Miku, and she couldn't sing because it was like singing type that show and stuff. It actually turned out being kind of emotionally pretty good. But since I couldn't remember the name of that, I watched the Overlord movie. Any of you guys watch the anime Overlord?
Yes. Gone is him.
Yeah, Eyes on Gone. He is that dude, Momo. I just watched their latest movie. That was really good. Long, but it was really good.
Okay.
So, you guys want to check that out? It's out on Crunchyroll right now. I think it came out probably like in December. I'm late on it, so a lot of people probably saw it, but it's out on Crunchyroll now. So, because it came out theaters. It was in theaters. I didn't get a chance to see it, but check that out. The new Overlord movie. It was and then my son walked in this morning while I was watching it. I'm in the middle. I'm like, it'll be all right. They're just fighting a little bit. It ain't gonna be nothing. My man grabbed him by the head and beheaded him right there.
The moment you're like, this will be fine.
We looked at each other like, I was like, my bad.
They just playing.
Well, the thing is, we watch a lot of stuff.
It's just tug of war.
Anime.
Tug of war.
He lost.
Like I mentioned a few podcasts ago that I found out last month that he was watching Jujutsu Kaisen with my daughter.
Oh, that's right. You did say that.
I wasn't gonna let you watch that yet, but he was already on the second season. I'm like, well, shit, because he was watching it with her in her room. Like,
yeah, forget waist deep. He in over his head now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like, well, like he knows everything. He knows how to do the domain expansions.
Like I have questions.
Like domain expansion, like say expansion correctly.
And you were just not knowing. You're like, are you possessed? What the fuck?
I just walked in. I'm like,
purple.
Yeah, I would have run. I would have started running. Like, nope.
Man, he's he likes Sukuna. What can I say?
Hey, no, that's good.
Or Sukuna.
Yeah,
so that's my watch of the week.
I have two. The first one would be Love on the Spectrum.
Okay.
Because if you haven't seen it, it's very heartwarming Netflix series where
I mean, do you like crying in 2 minutes worth of
Oh yeah, like no, it's one of those things where it really gives you like that a little bit more reassurance that like things can truly turn out good.
Yeah.
Because it's following people that, you know, they have autism and it, you know, or some form of just like difference. And it's just reminding you that anyone can find love, anyone can be happy, and these are just people that truly live in bliss even before being in a relationship. But just watching them go through the process and like watching all the support they have and just like watching that true connection like hit, it's a nice feeling. It was very nice to watch. Tanae started it and I kind of jumped in. And it's a great, like, happy, uplifting show. It really is.
Before I say that, despite what some leaders might think, you can
that too. Fuck you are okay. I'll say it. I'm not gonna be. That man's a piece of shit.
That's how it was. Like my wife was watching it, and I sat down. I think I was like editing a podcast or something. I'm like.
Yeah, and then I got hooked. It's such a great uplifting series. It really is.
I'm gonna just say, I'm gonna definitely have to check it out because as you was explaining it, I heard your voice cracking. I was like, nah, he getting emotional.
No, it seriously, it got me. It really got me.
Hear it in your voice. I was like, oh nah, this one no more.
Mm-hmm. Like no, like it's such
tear jerkers.
It's such a wholesome like reality series. And like, you know, you watch reality and you get like Kardashians and other things like that, but this is just about such real people that are just trying to get what the rest of us get.
Right.
So and then it got me in the heart. Yeah, thank you, baby. But then my other one, I've watched it before, but I just rewatched the series again. Secret Level on Amazon Prime, where they touch the video game anthologies. And my personal favorite, I think, is probably the Warhammer one, just because Warhammer has such a special place in my heart, especially after like Warhammer 2 came out with the success it had. And just seeing like a short movie about it, I don't know, it was nice. Like I truly loved it. The animation was great. Hi, Maya. But yeah, no, I think that would be my other one. So those are my two.
Real quick on Secret Level, I just mentioned how my son walked in on Overlord and saw
the Pac-Man one. No,
I was like, you know what? Because he wanted to watch it, and I was like, you can't watch this. What's that?
I seen the Pac-Man episode was crazy. I remember that. I seen the Pac-Man episode.
That was
Bro,
dark.
I was my brother, my son wanted to watch
Dark.
an episode, and I was like, let me see if I can find an episode. I was like, oh, Pac-Man, what's the worst that could happen? That's the darkest
worst
episode. That was the darkest episode.
The worst happened.
The darkest episode.
Like, did not see that coming. Was like, wait a minute. So wait.
Awful.
That was wild, but it was entertaining. So yeah, I'm real good at dadding when it comes to TV.
Hey, it could be worse. Like, there is 100% ways to make it worse.
You ever see that Black Mirror episode where they do the virtual?
Oh
Yeah.
God, yeah.
Yes. Oh,
Or even the very first episode of the first season of Black Mirror.
Dude, Black Mirror
You could do way worse.
Black Mirror is one of the greatest shows ever made, but one of the scariest. It's because it's just like somebody thought of this stuff.
Oh,
Right.
Another random show, not random. Another thing I thought of because I'm showing it to today is Star Trek Lower Decks. If you haven't watched it,
No.
it's such a fun little riff on Star Trek where like you don't need to understand the whole Star Trek world. It's just a very fun animated series. Jesse Quaid, Dennis Quaid's son from oh my God, the Hero Show.
Yeah, the boys.
The Boys,
The
thank you.
Boys.
Good Lord. Yeah, no, he's one of the main voice actors and he
Nice.
kills it. So it's a very fun series. Yeah, highly recommend that as well.
I ain't gonna lie. I got some throwbacks for real though.
Oh, I'm ready.
I ain't got nothing new because I ain't really watching that new besides what we was talking about last week, like To Be Your Hero and all that. All right, so Hitman Reborn. Got us some.
Are they coming out with another season?
I heard they supposed to be working on, which they definitely need to, because I'm like, I need the rest of that. But Hitman Reborn, absolutely love it. Like it's about of course, Hitman, like the Bongola, like that type of stuff. They call the Bongola familiar. The main character, Crybaby, as a Crybaby. He don't want to be the family lead like he's supposed to be. Of course, like regular main character show and stuff. So, but he got, I think, 5 companions. You know, they all fill a certain spot in his life in the Bongola familiar. They technically the reincarnations of the past branches, but it's also several other families that's fighting for that head spot. So the wars with them, man. I'm like,
this show is crazy. I stopped at like season 4 or 5. I think everybody was like, "Yo, get to season 7." That's where it's like, yo. But like, I like it all. It's just, you know, after I binged it all, you know, when you watch anything 4 seasons in a row, you gotta take a break.
But you gotta chill for a moment. You gotta find something.
I hadn't been back in a while because I forgot about it, but I saw they were coming out with a new season. I was like, I need to hop back on Hitman Reborn.
Definitely that. Also, another one of mine is Nura Rise of the Yokai.
Ooh.
Also, main character, another Crybaby. Head of the family. That yokai. But man, he lead like the 1,000 Demon Parade, and like that should say enough.
I love that series. I do.
Oh, you love
it? Oh, you saw it?
I love that series, man.
Like, never thought about it for real.
Like, it just for the fact that he's like a human that had they're like, hey, you're supposed to be head of this like demon family, and he's still like a 14, 15-year-old kid, and he's like, I want to live my life before I even like really step into this. That
sounds familiar. What is the name of that?
Rise of the Yokai.
But then you see his like demon transformation, which he still has a human-esque like view, I guess. But like just the way like hair, cool. He just like the hair just goes.
Okay. You two. Hey, but to realize they all have that same appearance as the head. But you look at his granddad head, and you just like, wait, that's the same head that had this hair on it.
But yeah, that I love that series. So yes, for anyone that you haven't do it now.
I know, like, a lot of people, it throw a lot of people off in the beginning. What I've had a person tell me that it threw them off because it was kind of like they felt like it was kind of
jumps around. It jumps around.
I'm like you gotta sit and wait it out because I'm like they hitting on different parts, but it
all ties together. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to check it out.
You really got it's like think of it in the same way as Witcher season 1, where it kind of bounced around, but it did all come together. You just gotta have the patience.
Like it's there, and if you wait it out, man, once you get there, you just like, yeah, I'm glad I sat through this because that's the one of my shows, man.
Yeah, it's so good because like a lot of his friends, their families are demon hunter type of like that type of thing too. So it's like yeah, it's that like, oh, we can be friends even though our families way in the past hate each other.
Right. Killed each other.
But we can work it out. We're good.
Oh man. All right. Last but not least.
All right. Mine is the K-drama.
Yes.
You know what? It's action packed.
Which one?
Okay.
I'm gonna tell y'all, it's called The Weak Hero.
Steeler Thunder.
It's Weak Hero season 2.
Weak Hero?
Season 2.
Actually, I've seen that one. It's on Netflix, right?
Netflix. You gotta watch season 1 first, but
I haven't watched it, but I've like that sounds good.
It's like it's got all the feels, it's got all the fighting. And it's got cliffhangers galore. Like that's why I was really anticipating season 2, which came out Saturday, but I haven't watched it yet, but I am tomorrow, the whole thing.
Oh, all right.
Not the whole thing. I gotta go to sleep and go to work.
Got things.
You can skip work. It's fine.
This kid that gets bullied, he's a smart kid, and he becomes friends with the fighter of his class. And I mean, I'm going to spoil like the first episode of season 1. In the first 5 minutes, the fighter of the school is beating up the baseball team in class.
Okay, there we go.
That sounds like a great mix of like Windbreaker and like Joey from Yu-Gi-Oh.
You know what I thought of when you were just,
there was a lot of games and they were just fighting, but Weak Hero, that's my watch for the week.
I love that. Okay.
When you were explaining it, what I thought of was what is the name of that anime? It's like they're in class, but it's like everybody wants to be like YouTube stars, and like the main character, he can't fight, so he learns how to fight on YouTube.
He slowly but surely start learning to fight. What?
God, what?
That's what it reminded me of when you were saying it.
That show was good.
Yeah,
that show was so good. It was so good.
I was locked in, especially when you go in the fight. Better and better fighters. You like, hold on, bro. You really almost didn't beat him. Like, you about to beat him.
Wait.
But hey, it works out some kind of way.
Hold on, I gotta look it up real quick.
Right.
Because that show was really good.
Hey, real quick, you brought up Yu-Gi-Oh! Hey, when Bandit Keith pulled the gun out, we're like, wait, is this a card game or not?
Which like I started reading the mangas like at a young age. That was like I watched the show, and then all of a sudden the Scholastic Book Fair came to town.
Hey.
And I was like, oh, they have this. And I grab it and I'm starting to read it. I was like, oh my God. He kills a lot of people. When he changes to Yami, that man is a murderer. He set people on fire.
Oh, I think it's called Viral Hit or something
Viral
like
Hit.
that. Yeah. Dude, yeah, that
definitely check check that out.
But yeah, also, Bandit Keith is probably the best representation of America you'll ever see.
I'll show you who lose in the card game, Yugi.
Hey,
while I'm wearing my American flag bandana.
No, he put it on Pegasus, right? He put it on Pegasus, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, got messed up by the
You cheated, Pegasus, and my only reaction is to get a gun.
How'd you get that gun on this island?
Yeah, can you beat this?
Yo.
Yeah, right? It's just,
how many?
And he did beat the gun.
Yeah.
Like Pegasus, somebody got fired, right? Because like how did he get this gun on his island? All right, Pegasus fired somebody.
Or
he let it happen.
I'm clearing all y'all out. I'm bringing all new people in because
actually Marshall's right. He probably let it happen just so he can embarrass him.
Yeah, he was like, I need a challenge. He's like, I can kind of predict the future with this eye.
I only gonna let one gun in. Cool. Nah, I got it. Let him through. Let him through.
Yeah, no, like.
He said he's not a threat. He's wearing an American flag bandana.
I've already won.
Not a threat. He's a lame.
Watch me beat this man with a cartoon.
Yeah, we
Let's bring this podcast to an end, unfortunately. And
yeah, y'all gotta go to bed. It's 10 o'clock on your end.
appreciate all the you nerds nerding out with us. We are the Nerdcast Podcast. We will be here every day. Not every day, that's a lie.
I mean,
I got into my radio voice and like
I guess I could quit
every day
my job, but like
for your drive home, your evening.
I don't know.
But anybody got anything to plug? Any events going on? I know we got Black Friday coming up.
Sunday.
Yeah, I'll get some footage on that.
Wish I could be there.
We'll see that next week on the next week's podcast. We're going to talk about that a little bit. Flame will be here, so we'll talk about his anime ventures.
Oh, that's right. He was given homework.
Right.
Yeah. Yes, he was, and I think that's why he skipped class today because he didn't finish his homework.
Well, also the man runs his own business and works hard.
It's not because he was working hard. It's because he didn't finish his homework.
Okay.
No, but check out Flame on Games on Twitch. He plays pretty much every morning when he wakes up because he works at night. You know, he works hard at night, goes to sleep for a little bit, and then entertains everybody on Twitch. Like I said, he played Claire Obscure. I think he's still playing it. He might be coming to an end, but he will definitely have another game ready to go as soon as he finishes that. Yeah, because I guess he can be the residential, game guru since he's always on it. I don't have anything else for anybody else.
Read books. That's gonna be my final shout. Read books.
Don't read them like that.
Listen.
Hey, right.
Listen to them.
Read them. Read books.
Listen.
Read them with your ears. Don't let anybody tell you that's not a proper way to read because it is.
Yeah, because if you're not a visual learner, you're an audio learner. Lo and behold,
retention is retention. So,
but yeah, no. Get into a book. Do yourself a favor.
Yeah.
Try to avoid a screen and use your mind a little bit. That's all we're asking.
That's too much.
Maybe.
He said no.
Nah.
I will tell you again, don't tell me what to do.
Right.